Bum, bum, da 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 da, bum, bum, da.
In the BookTube community, there are videos that could contain spoilers. This is one of those videos.
Hello, babies. Okay, so we are officially back in the vlogging game. I missed you. Did you miss me? Yeah, so I am gonna be reading. Y'all already saw a little preview, I'm sure, from me going like this. Kingdom of the Cursed, okay? And why are we under a spotlight? Because well, with the time change, everybody, we don't have as much daylight. So when I get home, it's pretty much dark. Will that make the vlogs a little crazy looking? Maybe, I don't know. But let's talk about Kingdom of the Cursed. So y'all already know Kingdom of the Wicked, all right? People have been singing that book's praises since it came out, and I will be the first to tell you that I did not like it. James Patterson presents a horrible book. Okay, so I was not a fan of Kingdom of the Wicked. It is what it is, but I talked to my good friend Jayla from Lala Loves Lit, and she was sweet enough to send me this copy. And I say that kind of with a question mark in the cadence because we're gonna hate read this book together. I don't know. I mean, it's just one of those books where I just didn't connect with the characters. If y'all saw my review on this, I'm not even sure, you know, who heard it. But, you know, we were promised an epic hate to love romance. We were promised some real cool magic. We were promised some spice. And honestly, the first go around, the main character just annoyed me. She just moved the plot along with questions. I felt like every page was a question. I was like, I mean, I have these questions too, but can't we like write it in a way where it's not like a question every 2 sentences. Anyway, so there were like other issues with it. I also thought the plot was just like kind of wonky, because if you've read the first book, she basically has like a twin sister. The twin sister dies. She's trying to figure out who killed the twin. Then they've got these like demons, like princes of hell. Her love interest ends up being one of them. And I mean, like, love interest, there wasn't even any romance, any spice. There's a questionable scene where she is unconscious and there's like some hot and spicy moments. I, you know, think a lot of people write it off as like a fever dream, but for me, I'm like, this girl's in a bathtub unconscious. Ugh. Anyway, so that's pretty much what happened in the first one. Also, I think there was this one guy that was like interested in her, but he ended up being like a demon slayer or like a witch hunter. Oh, witch hunter. He was a witch hunter. So that plot line, I was kind of like, what even happened to that dude? You know what I mean? Like, what happened to that dude? What happened to that dude? Couldn't tell you. Don't remember. Anyway, so Kingdom of the Cursed, so we're gonna vlog this one because I know there have been a lot of questions on whether the spice level in this book is better than the first. You know, is the plot more involved? This book is definitely bigger than Kingdom of the Wicked. It is a wonking 436 pages. I want to say Kingdom of the Wicked was like 30 something. I will say this though, you know, the cover is cute. I like the blue. I like the, you know, Prince of Hell little crown he's got going on, the skulls, because obviously death, me thinks. But yeah, that's it, guys. I think I read the other one December or January. I want to say January, but the whole reason I read that book in truth is because I saw the fairy loot artwork of Wrath, who is like the one of the princes of hell, and he was just so hot. Okay, it really hooked me. Ooh, I bought the book and read it, and then it was just such a letdown. So yeah, I want to say I gave it a kind 3 stars, but like, let's be honest, that was probably like a 2.5, like in my, you know, old age of being a book reader and rater now. So anyway, I want to go over like, what do I think is going to happen in this book? I think we are going to have a lot of teasing for spice, but I don't think there's actually going to be that much spice. You know, I'm hoping that the insta-lovey moments are more drawn out. Like, I really want to be wrong about this book, y'all. I want to be wrong. I want to enjoy it. I want to have a good time. I just don't think it's going to happen. I think we're going to have a lot of buildup. We're going to have the same kind of questions going on throughout the book, and I'm not sure if anything will actually be resolved. But I'm giving Miss Carrie another chance because, you know, I don't want to think that she didn't do something here. You know, I want to believe. So anyway, like I said, Jayla got me this book. We are going to buddy read it together, hate read it together, and yeah, I'm gonna check in with you guys as I do. And we're going back to the old way of Christine vlogging, right? So basically kind of how I did the Dune vlog, how I'm doing the Mistborn vlog. As things happen, I'll check in and we'll talk about it. It'll be a fun time. I just took off the dust jacket. I want to share kind of like what this looks like. It is a real hot book. Okay, this is the blues doing it for me. I'm liking it. Of course, the map on the inside is pretty stunning. Like, what? I do like that. This is the same map, the 7 circles. That's the same map that is in the first book, I believe. I think it's also multimedia, maybe. I know the first one had like newspaper clippings and like letters and things like that. I don't know. I saw one thing as I'm flipping through. So anyway, that's the book, guys. We're going to get into it, yeah. And I will have thoughts and things as we go along. So thanks so much for joining me on this journey. It feels good to be back, baby. It feels good to be back. And I'm excited. Okay, I'll see you guys in my first check-in. I forgot to also show y'all, look at this cute sweatshirt I got. Obviously, it's Ice Planet Barbarians. Like me, Catherine, Sarah. I think it's just the 3 of us, but we all got this sweatshirt. It's so cute. Like, who do they think they are being that freaking cute? Anyway, okay, for real. First check-in, here we go. Okay, y'all, I'm already pissed off. Who the hell can read this? Who the hell can read that writing right there? I gotta squint. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. Okay, y'all, okay. So I'm on page 58. Jayla is officially kicking my butt at this little buddy read because she's on page 170. So I'm trying to catch up with her tonight. The good news is this: I am flying through this book. So I'm at the part where Wrath has taken Emilia to, what is it called? House Wrath. Yes. And I have this like little theory. That, you know, because she made let me catch y'all up to speed in case y'all don't know what the hell's happening. So Emilia made a blood oath with the devil, aka Prince Pride or King Pride. I don't know if he's a prince or king. He's one of the 7 deadly sins. Apparently he's like the top dog. Okay, she made a blood oath with him. And the blood oath, the blood contract, will set Wrath free of hell if it is fulfilled. Okay, so Wrath's whole purpose in life has been to bring this woman to his brother Pride. Okay, so that's the tea of what's going on. So Wrath likes Emilia, right? Okay, he likes her because she's a fiery senorita, and his whole thing is wrath. It's literally war. It's literally fighting, you know, the hate to love relationships. Like, that's him, okay? That's his boo. That's his bae. So it would make sense for him to kind of have like a little hate to love romance with her, right? So for the blood oath, he was supposed to bring her to House Pride, but they are now in the 7 circles of hell and they are at House Wrath. So Emilia got hypothermia because plot twist, hell is actually cold. Anywho, so really this is a perfect book for this time of the year. It's a little cold, you know, we're all feeling hypothermic. So she gets hypothermia. He has to nurse her back to health again, reminiscent of the first book when this happened. And she got naked in the bath with him while she was unconscious. Anyway, so he keeps asking if she wants to go to House Pride. And she's like, honey, I made the deal. I made the deal with the devil. I can't do anything else. I've got to go. And he's like, but do you want to go? Do you want to go? So all that to be said, I feel like if your desires, if your like sin or whatever, if it aligns with a certain house, I feel like that trumps any of the blood oaths. Am I crazy? Like if she says out loud, I want to be with Wrath, I feel like she has to be with him. That's what he's trying to get her to say, because this isn't the first time this has happened, because he asked her earlier, he said, just say that you want to be with House Wrath. And she won't say it because she's just so prideful, lol. So I'm just like, girl, just do it and be with this motherfucker. Anyway, but she doesn't trust him, so, but I'm like, you can trust him more than you can trust any of the other ones. This man keeps saving you. He literally has saved her so many times, y'all. So many times. And yeah, he did do a whoop-de-whoop, you know, but like he had to fill the contract. Anyway, that's where we're at. That's my update. Also, she's having like wet dreams about him, but you know, Jayla was like, are these real or are they not real? And I'm like, I think it's a little bit of both. I think he is in her head. They probably are connected because they got that tattoo, right? It's very much, ACOTAR, ACOMAF. I mean, when they went into the description of it being, a dark-skinned man with a tattoo, I was like, Mediterranean. Yeesh. Anyway, okay, so that's my rant. That's where I'm at right now, page 60, baby. I'll check in a little bit when more stuff happens. Haha. Okay, y'all. Page 117. Update. So Prince Wrath has this like little minion. I forget his name. It's like Antigone or something, or like Anthony, or like auntie, aunt. That man said that the contract between Emilia and Prince Pride, or King Pride, was fulfilled the second she stepped into hell. He literally said that. So that to me means that Emilia is stupid. She's dumb. Yeah, because she's not paying attention to what's going on around her. Because if the contract is fulfilled, then what is she doing with Wrath? What is she doing with him? Okay, questions that need answers. He also, I forgot like literally everything that... Why am I a fool? I literally forgot everything that happened in the first book too. He marked her with like the little thing of his house, like the little mark of his house, which is the highest honor that you can get from a demon. I feel like that has something to do with what's going on. Like he marked her like they're actually engaged. I want to say they're actually engaged, and they've been engaged this whole time. And that's why he keeps trying to be like, pick me, my lord, pick me, my lord. Because technically she doesn't have to go to House Pride. Did I crack the code? Page 117. Okay, anyway, that's what's going on right now. She's about to meet the whole court, Prince Wrath's court. Okay, so that's where we're at. They're about to have a dinner. I feel like this is the dinner scene that everybody keeps talking about. Them with the food. Something spicy is about to happen. Hopefully. Okay. That's where we're at. Also, I just have to say this really quick because I know this is gonna happen. So they're about to have some like big ceremony thing where she's like the guest of honor, and they take like a fear from her. Y'all, I know this fear is gonna have something to do with Wrath, and it's gonna be like, oh, you're afraid to lose him, or you're afraid to love him, or whatever. So they're gonna use that against them, and it's like gonna be a thing. You know what I mean? I'm on page 120. Just so everybody knows I'm not that far ahead of where I was for the last check-in, but I just know for a fact that that's gonna be like her little thing, and then they're gonna be like, oh, we can use this against the Prince Wrath because he's obviously in a little competition with his brother Pride, because maybe he my bookmark, because maybe he is just as strong as his brother, or maybe he will be. I don't know, but I do know that that's what the thing, I'm calling it. That's what the thing is. Okay, y'all. So first of all, I'm on Sprints on Molly's channel. So I'm gonna give y'all a little sneak peekity of that in just a second. But I'm on page 173, and what I said literally came true. And I'm dying. Okay, so obviously Emilia is Wrath's intended. That is his wifey. So where can the plot go from here? I have no idea. That's the update, y'all. I'm on page 173. Emilia can finally be with her mans. So that's fun. Not all of us literally putting on our, we're away from the computer right now. Okay, so I will say this. So I'm on page 230, I think, right now. Emilia has some points, okay? She has some good points, okay? Because she's like, I don't want to marry Wrath because I don't know if he actually likes me, first of all. And secondly, he hasn't really, played his cards, right? He's being pretty secretive. So she has some good points about this, right? She doesn't want to trust him fully. And she does want to figure out the tea about her sister. I feel like that's a plot, like a subplot that is happening, but we don't get a lot of that plot line, you know what I mean? Because right now she's just kind of in the world of hell. So interestingly enough, Wrath did not say that he didn't have, okay, so double negative here, did not say that he didn't have somebody already in mind to marry when Emilia trapped him in the marriage contract, the marriage bond, right? And now there's an emissary that is Wrath's right-hand woman, little redhead, little spicy senorita. And Emilia's like, is that who you liked? Okay, so now we have some developments. And yeah, okay. So earlier I was a little harsh. I still thought she was stupid because she didn't realize some stuff, but she is being cautious and not diving into her wants and her lust for Wrath, okay? Because she's like, this man has not said a word. He has not said a single word. He doesn't even like me. He just said we were an agreeable couple. I get you, girl. I'm getting what you're throwing down, okay? I'm getting what you're throwing down. So let's continue. Hey guys, what's up? It's the end of the day. Okay, so I'm on page 326, and I think there's another thing that we need to talk about here. Wrath does not like witches, right? He said that. He was literally like, I hate witches. Emilia is learning about the first witch and this curse that's going on. I'm gonna say that, you know, Wrath is under this curse because of the first witch who was his lover. And that's all I got. That's my theory. That's all I've got right now. Please leave a message at the beep. Thank you. So we'll see how that goes. 327. We've got 100-ish pages. 100-ish pages. Y'all, what even was the point of chapter 28? What was the point of that? How did that serve the plot? Okay. Y'all, they don't even have sex in this book. They don't even do it. They hump. Y'all. Oh, man. Oh, geez. I just went through 433 pages. What did I just read, y'all? What? Okay. Okay. All right. The one plot twist. That was good-ish. To some degree. I need to like sit with this. I'm going to come back to y'all tomorrow. I'm going to sit with this. I'm going to sit with it. I'll have final thoughts tomorrow, but I can't believe we didn't even go all the way. We did not even go all the way. It literally stopped. The book literally stopped as they were walking towards the bed. What? Okay. I'm fine. We're gonna talk about this tomorrow, young lady. Okay, y'all. So what's hilarious to me is that I said I was gonna talk about this book the next day. Oh, man. Kingdom of the Cursed. So I'll say this up front, y'all. I don't think that I'm gonna continue with this book series. That's just the tea of it. Okay, this is a full disclosure vlog. So like, let's go ahead and talk about the things I had issues with. One, what was the point of the witch hunter? Like, what was his point? You know what I mean? Like, he's in the first book. We thought he was going to be a major player to be like, you know, the evil thing in the end. What even was his point in this book? There was no point for him, I don't think. I mean, he just was supposed to be a source of conflict, but then he ended up being overthrown like that, you know? The reveal that the sister was going to be alive, we all knew that was going to happen. If you didn't know that was going to happen, I'm so sorry for you. But the fact that that was such a downplayed subplot, I was like, the girl's not even crying that her sister is gone. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, but if a family member of mine died and it was because of some evil demon, I'd be doing a lot. And that leads me to Emilia. Okay, she's got a lot of talk, a lot of bark, but not a lot of bite. She's such an interesting character to me. She loves to ask questions. She loves to kind of just like talk crap to people. But like in the end, does she do anything? The reveal that Wrath was actually the snake in the Garden of Eden. Okay, that was a nice thing. I did not see that coming. And I will admit that to y'all, okay? I can admit when I don't know everything about a fantasy book, okay? And that was a nice little plot twist. I will say that. Did it make sense to me that he wasn't Lucifer? I don't know. Like, I don't know that much about demon lore, I guess. I don't know. But, you know, the reveal that he was actually, you know, married or engaged to Emilia, like, we all knew that that was going to happen. We talked about that earlier. So spice level. Let's talk about spice level. This book was a big tease. This reminded me so much of From Blood and Ash when everybody was hyped because they thought there was going to be a threesome in the second book. And then, you know, plot twist, spoiler alert, it was a letdown. You know, Jayla and I talked about this. For the demons and like the princes of hell to be like the princes of hell, they didn't actually do that much bad stuff. Like, it was very like PG of them to like the way that they were acting. What I mean by that is like, we're not seeing any devilish behaviors, right? And I guess that's maybe because Carrie wants to rewrite how demons and like devils are. But for me, like, I think it would have been a spicier twist if there had been some, you know, like little spicy devilish moments. And I think she could have done that with Wrath while still keeping him as like a character that we would like. You know what I mean? It's like when you can write a villain so well that like you care about the villain, you care about what happens. Like, that's what I would have liked to have seen from Wrath. Cause like, all in all, isn't he like the villain of the universe, like the villain of this world's religion? You know what I mean? So I would have liked to have seen that from him. Also, you know, we talked about this a little bit, but Emilia is pretty dumb. She pretty and she dumb. Because she just wasn't taking these context clues. I'm like, girl, come on. Be smarter than this. So I wish she had been a little better than she was. Last but not least, on to like, you know, the spice level. Like I said, there was a lot of teasing in this book. They did have some spicy moments, some foreplay moments. Like, that was fun. That was a good time. But to have us hanging at the end when specifically we were all looking for that, you know, that scene, that does not sit well with me. I'm like, you're literally gonna stop the page right before they get together fully? Okay. So I didn't like that. I mean, just go through with it. You know what I mean? If it's going to be a spicy book, let's make it a spicy book. Don't fade to black when you've got all these other spicy scenes of foreplay. You know what I mean? Like, what's the point in all that? So overall, I don't know. I'm just not very impressed with the plot. If I'm being honest with you, I do like the lore and I do like what's happening, but the magic system again is like, whatever. What is up with the random plot of the witch that was in control of the princes of hell? Like, I'm confused. Why do we keep bringing in all these plots that we can't keep up with? I don't get that. So that kind of annoys me because I would like for just like a plot to just kind of see itself all the way through. And it's fine if it spans over multiple books, if it makes sense, but like, don't introduce 2 new plot lines and then expect us to want to keep up, because we don't want to. Anyway, that's my opinion though. I know a lot of people like this book, and if you liked it, I'm not knocking your taste, you know, like different people like different things. I'm harsh on fantasy books. That's a fact of life. We all know this about me. So all in all, I think I rated it a 2 stars. If I'm rating it a 2 stars, that means I have to rate down the first book, because the first book wasn't as good as this one. The first book really annoyed me. So first book, we'll go with a 1.5. And I think that's like my first like 1-ish star rating ever. So first book 1.5, this is a 2, just because it did seem more adult. It did seem like she got, you know, a hold of her writing style and kind of like where she wanted her characters to go. I just think it wasn't all fully developed. Or she's like trying to do this thing where she teases us, you know, keeps us, you know, by a, you know, little carrot with the bunny thing, right? Leading us around. And I'm just kind of like, write the story, girl. Write it. You know, you've got these hot, sexy characters. Write the story that we all want to read. Those are my qualms. I don't even think Jayla finished it. Like, I think she literally did not finish it, because I was talking to her about the end of it because I finished it before her. And she was like, just tell me what happens. Just tell me. And so I did. And she was like, I can't believe this. That's that. And yeah, those are my thoughts. Those are my thoughts about Kingdom of the Cursed. You know, do I think it's the like best fantasy romance ever? No, not really. Like, honestly, it's like kind of new adult, but like nothing crazy happens. The plot's all over the place. I'm not going to be reading this third one. So when y'all come around and ask me. So anyway, that's the end of the vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed this and got some, you know, funny insights or things like that. And yeah, I'm really glad that I am back in the saddle with vlogging, because I really missed it, y'all. I really missed it, especially these kind of vlogs where I like go into it multiple times and kind of update as I'm getting the stupid stuff. So anyway, if you like this video, give it a like for me. Comment down below if you guys have read Kingdom of the Curse, if you liked it, if you didn't like it. I would love to hear you guys' favorite parts, because obviously, you know, there are people out there that like this and I don't want to knock it. I would love to know, you know, why you guys love it so much. If you want to support me and Monique on this channel, click that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell if you don't want to miss another video from us. And until our next one, which will hopefully be very soon, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.